So for supper tonight, I'm gonna have me a chicken breast, and I'm gonna stuff the inside of the chicken breast with a. This is a brat Johnsonville. And stuff it with some of that, some cream cheese, and this is a half of a large jalapeno. Took all the seeds out as well as the white interior, and I'm gonna cook it in the air fryer. And on the top of it, I'm gonna have mushrooms and a cream sauce, something different. So let me. First thing we gotta do is get the chicken prepared. So let me get it cut off the bone, and then I'll show you how to butterfly it. I got the chicken cut off the bone, and so this is just the breast. Got a little bit of bone right here. Cut that off. And we got the chicken tender. And we got the main part of the breast right here. So what I think I'm gonna do, I think the chicken tender, I believe I can use that. Let's see. I'm gonna try to make it all the same width if that's possible. So something like that. Got a nice little area to stuff now. So let me get the stuffing set up. So this is a half of a large jalapeno and maybe a couple tablespoons of diced onions. And we'll go ahead and cook this down until it's translucent. The onions are translucent. So between 5 and 10 minutes. The next step, we're going to take the sausage. This is the onion and jalapeno pepper. We're going to mix those together. And that's what we're going to make our stuffing with. Not sure how much seasoning that sausage is going to have in it. But, so the only thing I'm going to add to it is just a little bit of granulated garlic. And let's mix that up real good. I got it mixed up. And next thing, we'll take a little bit of this is some cream cheese, and probably about, I guess about that much, maybe a tablespoon and a half. And we'll go ahead and kind of set that on our chicken here. And some of this is probably going to come out as it cooks, but hopefully the majority of it kind of stays in. So about that much. Then we're going to add this mixture of one of these links can probably do 2 chicken breasts. So just going to kind of add that to it like such. And now we'll get ready to tie it together. So I got these little skewers that I purchased. Been having these for quite a while. And what we're going to do, about every inch, I'll kind of put one through it. Like that. We just kind of go the same way. Just put them all through. And let me get all those inserted. Then I'll show you what we're going to do next. Got everything inserted. Now next thing we'll do is we're going to start off at this bottom one. And you get tired, I'm just make a little loop like such. And we're going to start with this one here. Like that. Then basically we're going to just go around each skewer. To make everything tight. Or hopefully all our good stuff don't come out when it's cooking in the air fryer. And these little metal skewers, when I bought them, were actually pretty dang cheap. So we got up to that point. Now on that one there, I'm gonna go ahead and tie it off. Make a couple of half hitches, maybe 3, like such. Then I got these 2 up here that I put through, so we'll do the same thing on them. We'll make another loop, and we just kind of stick it through right here on that one. We'll come across on this one here. That'll close those up. Then I got the got one more down here. I'm gonna do the same thing. Well, if I can ever get it to loop, just let's say make a half hitch, and then well, they got this piece here that I came through the other side with, and that's going to be it. At that point, just make a half hitch to make it tight, and we'll see what happens. So there you go, something like that. So let me get it seasoned, and to do that, we're going to use a little bit of olive oil. This is also so the spices will stick. Like I said, just get a little bit on there, and then to season it, we're going to go pretty simple. We're just going to take some we'll do a little black pepper, and a little bit of salt. And same on the other side. And put a little bit of salt. And some black pepper. And I'm also going to put a little bit of thyme on it. I think it'll give it a good flavor. So there you go. Let me get that ready for the air fryer now. Alright, got skin side down. I'll put it about in the halfway point, and I'm gonna do it at 370 for. I'm gonna start out at 20 minutes, and then I'll check it. And for chicken, we're looking for 165. The pork meat is done at 160, so between the chicken and the pork, 165. That'd be perfect. So, all right. I'll show you after 20 minutes what we look like. Now we'll go ahead and saute some mushrooms. Just a little bit of butter. A little bit of olive oil. Let that get hot. I'm going to add the mushrooms to it. I slice these. I think it'll just be a little bit better than having them quartered. I will go ahead and cook this for about 5 minutes. And we're not going to overcook the mushrooms. We're just going to cook them where they start to brown a little bit, and they start. Right now they're in the process of soaking up the oil and butter in the pan, and then after about 4 or 5 minutes they'll start releasing that to the outside, and that's pretty much when they're done. So let me get that done. Alright, we've been about maybe 5 minutes. Now we'll add a little bit of whipping cream. And this will just be our mushroom cream sauce to put on top of the chicken breast. I'm going to add some seasoning to it. We're just going to add a little bit of black pepper. A little bit of salt. Like I said, not a whole lot, maybe, you know, a couple pinches there. And we'll reduce this down a little bit till it starts to get thick. And also, we'll add a little bit of parsley to it. Give it a little taste, give it a little color. At this point, just give it a taste, see if you need to add any kind of salt or anything to it. And I'm going to turn it off for now and just reheat it once the chicken breasts are done. Alright, that was 5 minutes more. Now let's see what we got. 63, 64, 65. And we're going to check it in one more spot, a little bit to the front, just to make sure. 168, so we're done. So total cook time was 35 minutes. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and take the skewers out, get it plated up, and cut it and see what we look like. And once you pull all the skewers out, the string pretty much just all comes apart. And if I want to add it on, that extra part, they would all came off together. Alright, let's go ahead and cut the chicken. And we'll just cut it pretty much right down here. All the way through. Ooh, I can't wait to eat that. That looks very delicious. Let's see if I can get a little better. Look at that, cream cheese is all still, everything's in there. Cream cheese, the sausage, the onions, the jalapenos. I'm pretty impressed with that. Alright, so there you go. I went ahead and got the mushrooms and cream and parsley and a little bit chicken stock heated up, and we're going to basically pour this on top of the chicken breast. And I got a little side salad I made, and that'd be my supper tonight. And you know, something like that, just kind of make it look a little bit presentable. I thought about maybe adding a squeeze of lemon juice to the top of it, but I didn't. I'm gonna just do it just like that. So there you go. Wasn't much work. I think they came out pretty good. I think that's going to be a pretty good little meal tonight. Zoom in a little bit more. Okay, that's my maximum zoom. So there you go. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks.